Well, we somehow magically started on time. So that's good. Do this. Do that. Oh, man. So for those on YouTube who are watching this and somehow haven't skipped to the future, I didn't know if I was going to live stream tonight. So I managed to make it in the nick of time here, essentially. So that's good. Do that. All right. Now we got our little OTS packs that we got to grab. How you doing, Totally Awesome? How you doing, my man? You know, let me get some of these OTS packs. Not that we have many to open today, honestly. All right. How you doing, bro? Yeah, I didn't announce today's live stream actually, at all. I don't actually even need my headset. You know, it's really weird because I don't even have my live stream. Pretty good. How about yourself? Had a pretty good day. I was a little bit busy and all, but that's it. You know, had a good date. You know, so that was nice. Tomorrow's gonna kind of suck a bit and be tiring, but I'm just glad I was able to get the live stream to you guys. So yeah, I wasn't gonna cancel it for any emergency reason. I was just like, you know what? I have a lot of stuff I gotta do today, and I want to take my fiance out on a date. You know, I've literally have not canceled a live stream at all yet, which is like wild. So I was like, you know what? Life happens. I'm not gonna worry about it. Turns out, nick of time, we can have it. So really glad I didn't cancel it and announce that, because if I canceled and then started the live stream, people would like look at me like, "Oh, I mean that's fine, bro. You know, you're not the first person to sleep to my voice. You might be the first guy, but I've had people fall asleep to my voice before." Oh, we went to Dave & Buster's actually. We had a jolly old time there. Funny enough, actually, sometimes when we go to Dave & Buster's, now people play a bunch of games, they have fun, all of that, right? Well, me and my fiance have this one game we will spend, I'm not kidding, $50 to $100 on one specific game, right? And it's you guys know the coin games where you shoot a coin and then they push the coins, and then you know there's stuff on top of the coins like collectible cards that you can like exchange for tickets. She loves that shit, and I like it too. So sometimes we'll spend. Yeah, it's the Wizard of Oz one, and so we'll do that, and you know we will be there like, nah, we're gonna get what we came here for, and we both understand that. So we'll spend an hour having fun at this one machine before we even start playing any of the other games. Doesn't happen at any other machine, except for when they have the Monopoly one. They had the fun Monopoly game that gave way too many tickets than it should have. I'm guilty of nodding off near the end of the stream. How you doing, Dr. Cerno? What's up, dude? How you doing, Enzo? How you doing, bro? You know, one second. Okay, there's that. Okay. There we go. So let's see. What do we want to... That's dope. Something cheap and fun for you guys. Oh, it's not cheap. Like, okay, you'd be shocked. Okay, so Dave & Buster's, it's not that it's badly priced, but because you're playing so many games in rapid succession, if you're doing two people, right? That's what I'm assuming, unless you go to Dave & Buster's alone, but I've never been to Dave & Buster's alone. It's not a place you go alone. You have to go with people. That's at least how I see it. We spent like $100 for an hour and a half or two. Something like that. Maybe an hour and a half, I'd say. But, you know, it depends on what games you play, you know, stuff like that, how fast you kind of go through them, you know. It depends on that. Because there's some games where, you know, you could basically cost like $1. You could get like 6-7 minutes out of for two people, like $1 or $2. So, but yeah, no, it is definitely something fun to do. Like, I would recommend, like, in all honesty, I think Dave & Buster's is a really good date site. I didn't even come up with it. I'm not going to take credit. I was like, you can go here. It's like talking, and then there's the game thing. And you could just have like little fun interactions. Like, even if you're a boring dude, you'll seem interesting at Dave & Buster's if you can go with the flow, if that makes sense. How are you doing, Michael Taylor? That shirt's really well. Let me show the shirt really quickly here. So funny enough, I got this at I think Spencer's. I don't think it's an anime. If it's from somewhere, I don't know where it is. Actually, what's really funny is Michael. They even had a hat that comes along with it, and this is it. And I remember I would wear this with my hoodie, and I was like, man, I would look like the typical vendor. So, yeah. In fact, Michael, if you go to my Instagram, you could see me wearing the whole fit. You know, in fact, I'll link it to you guys because it's been so long. I think people would actually, you know, how about I show it on stream? Why would I link it off? Man, this isn't even me trying to promo my my Instagram. Let me see. Where is it? Here it is. Man, the picture is going to be kind of bad, but I think you guys are going to enjoy the. Let's see. Here we go. Chrome. Here we go. So this is it. You know, and you know it's a good picture when MSK says you're sexy. So, yeah. I got these new Vans at the time. This was 64 weeks ago, by the way. So, quite a bit here. But yeah, this was the whole fit. It looks better in person, I'll tell you that. You know, which is really funny because usually it's the opposite. But yeah. Man, I really wish I kept up with my Instagram. I really need to do that. Like, I have so many cool things I could post. So I'm going to see what I could do. Pretty good. Last Saturday, I went to a different local for a 20. It turns out it was a YCS qualifier. Found a guy there who had a copy of CR McAllis. Now I have a playset. Well, I'll tell you this. I don't think you beat my CR McAllis. This is actually a PS8 one. Let's go right over here. It's a PSA 9. My fault. I always think this is a PSA 8. It doesn't look that good because of the webcam per se, but I'm actually getting a bunch of PSA stuff in that I think you guys are going to be really excited for. Brandon, Medolce, best deck. I know that's my favorite deck, right? I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, me too. I know that you know it's my favorite deck, okay? I'm not going to act shocked. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Yeah, it is pretty cool. You know, I have two CR McAllises. I have one that I got from, you guys know, Hu Tao himself, right? Tange Gaming. I don't know why I forgot the name. But then I got a PSA 9 one for, I think it was $70, right? For regular CR costs 70 to 85, 90. I'll definitely buy a PSA 9 for, 70, right? I think that's really cool. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. Ready to start this market watch. Let's look at how bad OTS 19 is doing. We've been live streaming for 8 minutes and we haven't looked at any cards. None of these cards have pictures yet. So wild to me. All right, so skill drain here. 65 going up to $68. Something in this set had to have some sort of value. I don't really like this card because each time I see an ulti skill drain, it's lightly played or worse. And it's not that I mind it being lightly played. I'm cool with playing light play cards. And I think light play cards could still look really, really cool. But to put light play or mob play out of the pack, I don't know. I just don't like the card. Plus, I don't like it at 3. It really needs to go back down. Water Enchantress of the Temple here. About $40 here. I think Brave is going to get hit, but I just think it's going to be low. About 6 skill drains when they were 50. I can understand why people thought it was a good investment. I mean, right now we're looking at $60 skill drains, 60, 65. So if you got them for 50, right, it's not too bad so far, right? But I don't know. I feel like when I look at investments, unless they're like very meta relevant, I mean, skill drain is a meta relevant card. I just don't like it. Hence why I kind of skipped over it. Fallen of Albaz here are just $36. In fact, how much is it for? Yeah, about $37. That's just really cheap for Albaz. I think Water Enchantress and Albaz is it's quite funny seeing both of these not being able to beat skill drain. But I think Warren Chin just might go up in the future, depending on, you know, the ban list and all that. I don't think you're incorrect. I think it's another reason, and I didn't know the grasp of this situation, but seeing ulti skill drain, the quality, pulling a near mint one it makes the card more rare just because the prog quality is good, and it could be considered near mint, if that makes sense, right? Because if I say, let's say I pull 100 skill drains, right, as a social experiment or a study. Not social experiment, that's a stupid word. An experiment, right? Let's say 10 to 15 are mod play, 20, 25 are light play, but the rest are near mints, right? Or even if like mod play and light play take, say, 30 spots altogether, 70 are near mint. Oh, well, the majority are near mint, but still harder to pull in near mint than when you go back in time and you go to basically any other OTS pack, and 99 out of 100 packs, the card's going to, Ultimate Rare is going to be near mint, at least out of the pack, if that makes sense. So that's another thing that I think Skill Drain Ultimate Rare has going for it that a lot of people aren't looking at. I'm so glad I didn't get the card, though, but I'm just being a biased ass at this point. You know, Super Rares, $1.75. I actually think if you want a Super Chalice, this is fine. Common Snows are about $1. Super Caiuses are just cards that... I'd want to pick it up, but I just think it's going to go even lower. And then look, it's a common that beats all these other garbage super rares, and none of them are even worth it. Like, the set's really bad. Do we have Tactical Master pre-sales out yet? Yeah, we do. Because doesn't this set come out on Friday, right? The set comes out Friday, right? 8/26. Yeah, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Let's just... I knew I wasn't going to release date. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get how many boxes I'm going to get because I want to... Oh, it's June 10th? Oh, I guess... Oh, yeah, this got... Wait, no, it says 8/26 here. Wait, why does it say 2 different dates? That's so stupid. Yeah, no, it's the 26th. Yeah. Okay. They moved because I keep getting the thing wrong over here with the dates of Tactical Masters. I'll probably buy 1 box for the channel. CR Drolls, 1 for... Okay. Trap Trick, CR. I just wouldn't spend 127 on it. Like, Runic Tip, this is for the Labyrinth, right? No, it's... Oh, no, it's for whatever archetype this is. Runic. You know, you got the Labyrinth cards. Cosmic Cyclone CR, 117. I like that a lot better, right? A lot of the anti-spell at about 119. Scapegoat's garbage. If I pull Scapegoat, I'm going to be sad. I'm not going to be sad. I'm just going to sell it and say, hey, the box is paid for. I get to have fun now, right? And call it a day. But yeah, $57 for your box. It's not good, but it's not bad either. And then you have some of this is actually worth money, but the pre-sales are really bad here. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, what is this? You know, where are Drolls located? Because Droll Lockbirds, you know, $1.70 here. I want to wait until Thursday to see how low these go to, because I feel like if these are already good enough, in my opinion, to pick up. Like, personally, I think this is fine, but I just want to see if the listings go a lot lower. That's all I want to see. What are the odds of Snow getting banned again? So people want it, and I don't know. It's a strong card, but strong doesn't necessarily mean broken, right? Now, I ain't going to lie to you guys. I just had some fun, if you catch my drift, and I didn't get any time to relax or drink no water afterwards. Y'all can figure out what I mean by that. I have pulled a Caius almost every week since the new OTS dropped, lol. I mean, look, at least if you had to pull a super, it's better Caius or Chalice. But at the same, like opening up OTS 19 is a fail in itself, right? How you good? How you doing, Kid Navajo? Let's take a look at this. Also, someone said I heard Joel is short print. I don't know if it is. I'm just gonna wait a day or two more and then go in and get what I want. When let's call him. But yeah, let's look at Tethys. I can tell you it's not a good buy, but I just want to take a look at it. This is from Light of Destruction, right? No, it's Crimson Crisis. Okay. You draw a fairy, show it, you draw one more card from your deck. It's not once per turn. So if you keep drawing fairies and revealing them, not too bad. Lightly play $10, 12. Near mints are about 16 here. First and near mints are 24. How much are light plays? Let's see what first and light play is. 17. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. If you want this as an older first set secret, you could go for it. But as an investment, buy other things. Don't touch those CRs with a 40-foot pole right now. I think the generic ones are okay, except for Scapegoat. I think Scapegoat's going to easily go to like 40, 30. In fact, you know what? CR, Scapegoat, I'm going to say 42, 43. And so anywhere 40 to 45. But like stuff like Droll, CR, it goes down to 100. It'll bounce up later on. You know what I mean? Yes, no. In all honesty, I like how the ulti looks, but I feel like I'd rather get the CRs. But to be honest with you here, because here's the thing, I usually would say just get the regular ultra rares, but here's the thing with Water Enchantress, right? You got CRs at like 65, 73. Good, right? Ultras at 18 are fine, right? In fact, you know what? If you actually just want to grab ultras just to play with, go for it. But ultis are pretty cheap. Like a CR Enchantress is in a place that I don't think anybody thought it would be. If that makes sense. Also, if you guys want to donate through PayPal or Super Chat, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations every live stream. I do have to cut this one basically at 12, right? So I might cut it at 11:55, right? I know nobody cares about a few more minutes. So I'm not going to say if we get X amount of donations, we'll extend the stream, which I usually like to do if we hit something like crazy, because I feel like I want to work for the donation, if that makes sense. But every time we get a donation, we will open up one of these 2 OTS packs, which we only have 2, but yeah. Yeah, I didn't get why pre-orders on 2 archetypes no one is going to play is expensive. I know it's okay, so people have faith in Labyrinth at least. Cool, right? But I have to see what it's going to do. Because Punk was the same way, but I told people, because I read Punk's, I read Labyrinth, and I see some potential, but what Konami likes to do, right? And I bet this is, I'm going to put a placement on this for Labyrinth. Labyrinth is going to be good once Konami gives them 2-3 more cards in the set that they should have releasing, but they're going to have to sell another set, and it's going to be some crummy super rare. Oh, man. I could see that happening for sure. Man, I have a lot of comments to go through. So as far as anti-spy, I went with the old promo secrets over collector rares. I'm just worried they'll print an ulti. If they print an ulti, Konami could suck some mad dick, number 1. Number 2, the secret rares, because here's the issue. The secret rare for game promo foiling is different than normal secret rares, right? I have anti-spells, and as my personal saying, and I got them when they were dirt cheap, because remember, they were less than $10 for a decade or something, right? Maybe a decade overall, right? It jumps to 15 sometimes, and it goes back down, right? But I think secret rare game promos are the ones I'd rather have. Not that CRs look bad. CRs look kind of cool, but I would just rather have game promos. And I think that's a way better investment. So, yeah. 150 for drone lockbirds are cheap, but they're killing its value. I don't know. I think people would rather have ultis. I personally think that for CRs, it could go up and down. Someone asked a question. Tom Sip. Dude, that literally doesn't happen, bro. Sorry, I was a little thirsty there. How you doing, Clark? Guess Orochi plus Desires helps too. They can either choose to one-shot you with Punisher or with a coked out Chin. Kind of nutty. It's not bad, right? But I don't know. Punks have so much versatility that's not fun. I can actually see Punk hits. Like, we're at that point, but you have to also remember that we have E-Telly at 3, a card that should not be at 3, right? I thought the card was going to come off because of what Konami was doing. They could have done with Phantom Rage, all that, and they chose not to, right? I think that Emergency Teleport at 2 makes a big difference even, right? But I think if we can have all this bullshit at 3, 2-Road is not going to kill anyone. That's all I'm doing. Scapegoat will always be a relevant card because of GOAT format's popularity. Always want the high rarities. It's not that you're wrong, okay? Your mind is in the right place. My spelling, however, is not in the right place. I cannot spell. I should know Scapegoat's one word. That's inexcusable. My issue is, right, is we have other higher-esque rarities than the CR. And judging how the CR is probably going to look, I'd rather play one of these other rarities. So I'd rather play the Secret. Some Hobby League you can't really play because there's a way to cheat with Hobby League that, to be honest with you, almost nobody does. There's like 8 people who know how to probably do it like consistently total in the world. But, you know, you can't really play that. But you have the Dark Legends, Clean Super Rare, or, and this is what I would get. I would rather, if you pull a CR Scapegoat, sell it, buy an ulti. Trust me, it's an upgrade. Plus, it's out of OTS 8, so it's a lot older because we're on OTS 19 now. So since we're 11 OTS packs, from this, and this came out, it was in, I think, late 2018, if I am correct. If it came out early 2019, that's fine. I just know that we got 13 in 2022, and we got, I think, a 10 through 12 or 9 through 12. Yeah, no, this is definitely 2018. For sure. But just get the ultis instead. Because it's a... Kaiser, you know this. It's because it's a generic good ulti. And it's essentially a hand trap. It's half of a hand trap, whatever you want to call it, right? I understand that's not exactly a hand trap, but, people would consider it that. It's basically... It's a current imperm. What about... Because people don't know that Valor only does your punch maintains 1. Like, people actually don't know that because of the text in there. What about archetype cards? What do you think? When do you think is the perfect time to cop the CRs of those, since they're kind of high at the moment? If you literally wait about a week and a half, I'm pretty sure that any archetype specific CR is going to be a lot cheaper. Like, I will be looking at this set more in my market watches, so go make sure that you watch those. But as a consistent rule with pre-orders, if the archetypes aren't going to do anything, now we knew about not Punk, but we knew about Brave, right? So we knew those CRs weren't going to drop too much from pre-release, right? In fact, Right was really cheap during pre-release because it was about $100 roughly, and then it went up to about 200, and like Blue Girl was like 120, then she went up to 150. But usually archetype specific CRs drop a week and a half, unless it's meta relevant. Sir Savage Hercules here. All right, world-ending scenario time. In a universe where the acquisition of TCGPlayer by eBay ends up hurting the platform, what, if any, fallout do you predict for the TCG and Yu-Gi-Oh? So here's what I'm going to believe, because I understand the point. I think that because there are other places to buy cards, and if they're smart and something starts happening, we're going to start seeing rivals. Right? Because you have to remember that, well, at least when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, TCGPlayer was not the all-and be-all site. Believe people used multiple different sites to find their prices, right? And there was a few like Troll and Toad was somewhat, I was actually quite agreed on prices back then, somewhat, for example. Now, it's going to take a lot for this to happen, right? So but that's basically what my answer is. I like you, Ryan, okay? I really like you. I don't actually know you. Maybe I do know you. I don't know. But, you have your nice bicycle here. You seem like a nice fellow, okay? I've talked about CR Torrential 48 times. Get CR Torrential Tribute. This is one of the best investments you could probably get, because we don't have an ulti variant. I told people get these at 50. Told people get these at 60. I told people to get these at 40. You have one for 45 here, then $60. Get the $45 CR. Like, oh, they go up to 6. Oh, are they finally going up? Going up to 80. Get your CR torrentials, okay? Especially because it once in a while does see relevant meta play, and you can play this in trap tricks. Because if we're going to get the structure deck in the TCG, which I think we are, I would honestly put an 85% bet we're going to get the trap tricks structure deck in the TCG. That when people are going to want to play their torrential, because remember, you can play this for free in the deck. Your monsters aren't affected by traps. So if your opponent wants to imperm something, okay. Okay. Go ahead and imperm, buddy. Right. Yeah, it is. You know what's really funny is I think the only way that I could see imperm being side out against trap tricks. Well, you have to because it's a dead card. Runic / Mr. 2 Rune is going to do nothing in the TCG. It was doing well in the OCG because people were doing Hawkwind, negate boards with Cupid Pitch, plus the deck out. Well, yeah, but that was also, even back then, people understood that it was Hulk really doing the work instead. But, ooh, indigestion. Anyway, I gotta go. This Genshin update is a doozy. You know what? Should I update Genshin while I'm here? In fact, I should probably do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that while we're here. Tell me if the stream quality is dropped, by the way, guys. It should be. Yeah, no, get the game promos for sure. Runic is funny because its entire game plan revolves on her and the other player instead of interacting with their board. It's cute. It's cute. You know, I might want to play. I don't know. Here's the thing. I have Exo Sister, and I just need 2 more Martha, and then I essentially have the deck. But I just have to learn combos and stuff like that, and then, you know, play it out, basically. There's always that one Tri-Brigade player who uses Scapegoat to link it to Shrek. Yeah, man. I just don't have the time to, like, learn a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks. Like, when I say learn, I mean, I can learn their basic gist and, like, where to stop their combos and all that. But when it comes to playing decks, I just like playing what I know. I'm just, like, maybe a little older. But, yeah, plus I don't have a team anymore. So it's kind of hard for me to just meet on a Tuesday and actually learn the damn deck that I want to play. So, yeah. Thomas, my boy. Hope everyone here is getting some gains off the recent news in Euros. Yeah, in fact, I actually want to look at a card really quickly here. I want to look at Aromatherapy Jasmine. And by the way, you know what my big gain is, Gorilla? I got a PSA 8 Rika Queen coming in, and I got it for, I think, $42. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to check. How much did I get this for? Somewhere over here. $47. Okay, I was wrong. But yeah, I got that. We got this card at $4 going up to $5. I still think this card's gonna have a lot of time in its limelight. It just needs a little more because it does go to $10, $12, and unless they reprint it, I don't see what's gonna happen here. Also, if you guys want to donate to the channel through Super Chat, PayPal, you guys want to support the channel, PayPal's in the description. If you donate through PayPal, please let me know in the chat. Or if you donate through Super Chat, I will also open up an OTS pack. I'm keeping the contents, but we got a 19 and a 16 here, so that's cool, right? No. You know. What's it called? Let's see. Got a playset binder that's basically full now. Near 1,000 cards later, I feel ready for any meta. I mean, hey, bro. As a player, always get your staples. Oh, yeah, you know what? I heard this is going to 200. I told people this is a card that you should even get at 100 for yourself. So we have Koreans at 30 for 144. Goes up to 250. Yeah, you should have had this a while ago, though. But yeah. What should I do with bulk? Is it worth selling each 15-cent cards, or should I just wait for a vendor for 20 for 1,000 commons? I don't even know vendors who would do 20 for 1,000 commons. I know vendors who do anywhere from $10 to 15. 15 max. Usually I see like less than. I've seen 15 like once. I'll tell you, it's way easier just to offload your bulk. I'll tell you that. Let's see, what else do we have here? 49. All right, you heard it from Drew here. I would say get torrential, but cringe lich players don't deserve pretty cards. You know what? You're absolutely. I mean, they got gold rare for their reprint twice, so that says something. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I don't know why it's as low as it is. It's a little too low. You know. I was a little thirsty, guys. I was a little thirsty. What do you recommend to buy at the moment? What is this picture that I'm looking at? What is this? All right. What I would honestly recommend is Ulti Book of Moon. I think that's really good. And Ultimate Rare Toon Kingdom. I repeat them every stream. People ask me. I also have 5 cards I have in your market watch. The Aromage link. If I could find it. It's a $5 link that we just went over. Is also really good. And then I have my Banlist stuff. Like I told people to get light stages, which we should actually look at light stage really quickly here. Right over here. Just absolutely throw the water. I was a little thirsty, bro. What can I say? What can I say? So I know these I finally want up. So mega packs, $2, right? $1 here, you know, 3 going up to 4. Okay, good because this card's going to come to 3 most likely, right? Code of the Duelist, 30 listings. I woke up today and I sold 2 of mine for $6, and I was like, I got these for like $1 for the playset, and I was like, I just, you know, and this was like a year ago, but I knew this card was eventually going to come back. First editions are $3.59 for lightly plates. That's actually really good to pick up those 6. $4.25, 5 going up to $10 here. I would say get your OG ones while you could as well. Hopefully that answers your question. Exo Sister is literally make Caspito, make Mikalis, overlay for Magnifica, set 2 to 4 cards. Yeah, you're right, but depending on what is in your hand, you can make more. It is weird, but because it's a combo to end off Magnifica. But depending on your hand, because here's the thing, if you have Martha's the 1-card combo, but if you have another card, you can make the Magnifica and the Mikalis into the Magnifica, but then you can also make the Abyss Dweller card. No cards in the graveyard, and that's really good. No order the comments get expensive because of meta decks using them. Edge of Chain, Frogs, Pointer, the Red Lotus. Yeah, that is very, very true. But at least those were like printed in structure decks, and those are like older bulk comments, right? Honestly, I love looking for through bulk. It's one of my favorite things. Man. Have you seen the price of Monster Reborn LOB? Bro, there's this PSA 8 actually over there that I just want to see if it's still up actually. Oh, that's Retro Pack, not that one. Man, why do I have to scroll through 5 just to find it? I just want to see if it's still here. Oh, guys, it's still here. Bro, Monster Reborn PSA out of case with slip. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh man. This is something, dude. Oh man. You know what's really funny is if you guys go to the channel. This was so funny when I first looked at it. If you guys look at the channel banner, right? Like right now, you go to the channel, right? And you look through that banner, you could see the Monster Reborn there. Right, my editor thought it was funny as shit and said, and just put it in the binder. well, not the binder, but the image there. And normally I wouldn't do that, but like I wouldn't request like an off gag like that, but it was just too funny. Yeah, out of the case, but it has a slip. I mean, yeah, like no, actually, I mean, he has a point, Chris Conlon. Like, I remember when I got this one girl pregnant, and she kept saying that I was like the dad, I was the only one she slept with, and I was sitting here like, but I have the receipt of the condom that I didn't wear. You know, some people are just dumb, Chris Conlon. Like, they ain't smart like me and you know. My fiance probably heard that through the walls and was like, is he being serious? And I have to actually explain, no, that was a joke. Oh, man. Yeah, because we got our new place and she can hear everything through the walls. And it's like, but let's actually look at what this is. All right, let's go to the first page here. Mod play, 130. I still, look, I know people don't like mod play cards, but 130 for a mod play first and reborn, it's not bad. Lightly played, 195, 200. Really good. 250. 500, then something absolutely ridiculous. Now, I always told people this card for first ed raw copies for lightly played were always roughly 100. Yeah, and if you see over here, yeah, they had this huge dip, right? Because not every deck was playing it. Stuff like that. In fact, if we look at the sales here, first ed mod there for 80. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, you guys get the point. It's not that bad, honestly, for this. But let's see here. It's funny how enemy controller went up because people are using it to tribute their own monsters. Let's go as cost to double target negates. Yeah, no, it is good because of that, but there's other things as well. I mean, changing a dot position isn't too bad. I mean, it's just a good generic card that comes in and out of the meta, you know. The channel banner, it does lead, live. Okay. I think in terms of banlist cards to pick up would be, all right, I will judge this pretty hard. Harp Horror. Now, with Harp Horror, and it's not like these are bad picks, but they're okay, so with ban cards, right? And we'll use Harp Horror as the perfect example here. It's better to pick them up in the middle of the format or a little bit before the format, not right after the ban list because prices are still calming down because people aren't looking at banned cards. Like nobody's looking at Harp Horror until ban list talks or any banned card. People don't really do that, right? Unless it's a GOAT format related card. But for Harp Horror, right, this card at hype used to be $4 and then go back to $1. And I told people are going to keep buying copies and it's not going to keep going further down, just like Electromite, right? Which is probably, is it in here? No, it's not. Okay. Harp Horror, right? Well, right now, they're about 6.5, but once we go, let's click near mint, right? Because we have a lot of light plays here. They go up to $8, going up to $9, and like, yeah, you know, you don't even have you have like 4 copies here, 4 copies there, 4 copies there. But okay, actually, let's go verified. 25 listings. Goes up to bombs out of 10, right? You know, Electromite. Let's look at Electromite. I know this isn't in his thing, but I want to see what these are at right now. You know, first editions, right? These are 15, 16, going up to $25. And this card will sell at 22, 25 before the ban list comes out because it always does. And I told people when these drop to like $8, $7, go grab them and then rinse and repeat. I have picked up Electromite from anywhere from $4 to $5. In fact, it's actually at $3. Anywhere from $3 to $10. Not even 10, more like $3 to $8, $9. But you guys get the point. And then sold at anywhere from 18 to 25 multiple times. I think I've done this for every format that's been banned, right? But here's the thing. The reason why I said 3 to 8 is because eventually Electromite's going to always be a double-digit card because people keep buying them, reselling them. Some people want to hold theirs. You get the point. You know, I think Cycle Light's a good penny stunk, though. It's not too bad. You know, BLS Envoy at the beginning first IOC Master Collection. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, man. Master Collection here. I don't have as much to say about this one, to be frank. Light Play, $22, $23. Now, this version looks awesome to play. But I still have this thing about the OG. Plus, I have first edition OGs. Like, you know, let's go near mints here. Make sure it's about $40 here, 48.52. Just grab a light play, be done with it. You know, with how old this card is, near mints are going to be considered lightly played almost anyway. So, yeah. Also, if you guys want to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, feel free to donate through Super Chat, PayPal. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. We have not got a donation so far this stream, but every donation, I will open up an OTS pack. Now, I only have 2, but it's a little hard for me to get OTS packs. It's a little hard for anyone to get OTS packs if they don't have certain plugs and connections. And my plugs will run dry at times, which should actually message my plug really quickly. Tell him, hey, how's it looking? Yeah. Did Mathmet go down at all after shitting the bed at the European tournament? Probably. I think Mathmet was really stupid, to be honest. Like, the prices were. It's not that, okay, a deck will get like between 1 and 3 top 32s, even at like a 300 man regional, right? Where if you bubble out and get 4, because I've had a friend who did this, he got 46, or no, he got like 43 or 42, and he still got invite somehow going X3. You could do some bullshit like that, and the deck will go to meta relevant prices for absolutely no reason. This card's not going to go down 5, 3.5. Your answer in short is no. Actually, I want to see, are the ultras worth anything? Nope, they're not. I didn't think they were. If they were, I'd be shocked. All right. So the Fortnite generation will spend that money of best rarity crazy. Oh man. You know, speaking of, I just wanted to say this. So for the channel icon, I actually wanted to get something similar to how Dr. Rush's profile picture was. You know, something like animated and stuff. I thought it would be cool, but you know, I don't know how the best way to get through that. Really hope we get the ban list soon. Me and you both, buddy. It's time for Super Poly to get on the chopping block. Garura pushes it over the edge. I'll be honest with you here. I think Super Poly is a broken card that should be banned anyway. I love the card. I will play the card. I used to play the card before it got banned and all. It's just too strong of a damn card. But they put it to fucking 3. And people will be like, oh, it's going to be a sacking one-of if it does. You know what? Maybe sacking one-ofs sometimes could be good, right? If off-meta decks were running 1 Super Poly for the walls, let them do it. You know what I mean? Oh, how are you doing, Kong Thao? My boy, AK, drink it up. Do you think about partnering with Rubicon/Mana Moon? Rubicon has some pretty cool stuff. My favorite is Salty DMG Binder. You know, what I'm actually going to do here, funny enough, is about literally the last 7 days, I've looked at Mana Moon because that's, I believe, Amanda LaPalm's website. Either that or she works with them, all that, because I want to get the Akiza binder, and I would love to be partnered with them. But I don't know exactly what they specifically like. How would I say this here? I don't know exactly what the requirements are for affiliation, stuff like that. But we'll definitely see. You know what's really funny is I would be like, you know what? Can I just get my affiliate credit? I'll just get stuff because the stuff looks awesome. They don't just have Yu-Gi-Oh stuff either. You know, Rubico though. I just want to see why is that not coming up? Oh yeah, okay. I know what Rubicon is. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, man, it's Oh, they have the new DXD collection? What is... Oh, I actually did not know this. That's actually pretty cool. You know, that's not too bad. They don't give us a really good deck box, but that's something. I'll see. I would definitely... I'm trying for Monomoon personally. I will say that. So how high do you think Lost Art Dark Magician Girl will go up in time? I think copies could easily go to $70 or $100, but Seal could go up to the moon. You never know. Bought my first at Aqua Neos Ultra for $4 a couple months ago. I had Ultra at first at set 4. In fact, I have a ulti over here. It's a first edition ulti, and I want to show you guys. So this is in pretty good condition on the front. It's got like a... It does have a little chip anywhere. It has a little bit of... It has some wear at the top, but the only issue is it has this right here on the back. You see that white line? That's not your thing, right? And it's a little bit of a crease, so it may technically be mod play because of that, but it's not a bad mod play, and I got it for like $10. And if the front looks good, it's the kind of mod play you want. Oh, is it Pit Crew? What's Pit Crew Yu-Gi-Oh? Am I about to learn something today? Huh. Oh, yeah, you can make like... Oh, might not be too bad. Have you heard of any of the new Gate Guardian support? No, and I'll probably forget it as fast. How are you doing, Tim? How you doing, bro? Did you get the Shiba yet? If they take my Super Poly, they better give me Colossal back. Nah, they could just take both. Man, looks great in the binder condition, aka between light and mod. Yeah, no, okay, here's the thing. Cards could be mod play, but you'll look at the front and they're like, oh, it looks like light play. But the back, it just, there it is, right? Like, if it has a crease on the back, it's mod, you know, but for the most part. Like, a card, like, it sucks because I would not sell that card confidently and lightly played for sure, but I would more tell, like, for example, I have people ask for Aqua Neoses. I'm like, look, I have a mod play here, first ed ulti, but the front looks really good. And I'll send them pictures, right? And this is in person, mind you. So, you know, or people I know in person, I should say. So I'll send them pictures or show it to them in person, and they'll be like, huh, you know what? If I want to play a mod play, this is the kind of mod play I would like, right? Because some mod plays look a lot worse than other mod plays, right? So, man, I bet my collection Mystic Mine will win YCS. Oh, probably. Man, you should have sold all of them. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I did. Oh, cool. I didn't get. I check my feedback like once every few days. If it's a negative one, they like let you know faster. But like, I actually do like going through the positive feedback. So, yeah, I have a TP7 breaker that is super mint on front, but has a scuff on the back. Well, it says scuff or is it a crease? Because if there's a little scuffing, that's fine. But mine has like a what's called a line crease, right, on the back that makes it a lot different. I actually did get a breaker from an OG one, but the issue is it's really bad mod play. Honestly, if you plan on playing the card, I don't care if the back looks bad, it's going into sleep. Oh, well, of course it's going to go into sleep if you're playing it. But there's certain mod plays you'd rather play because the fronts look awesome, right? Right on. I made it in time. How is 49 minutes late on time? What? But Dr. Suno, Mystic Mine isn't a busted or broken card, dude. No. Striker's just got one top with it. I told people this in my market watch, and I don't care how awful this sounds. Mystic Mine is a problem card. It needs to be banned. You know, you can have your own opinion, but you can also suck my balls while having your opinion and not me having my own opinion, right? Card's busted, right? It's just gonna be used once in a blue moon in a road deck. Motherfuckers gotta stop sleeping. Question: do you think the 2021 Megatins are a good investment to resell in a few years from now? I want to get the 2020, but the price is way too high. I actually talked about this like 20 times. Get the 2021 Megatins now. Get them tonight. Wait 2-3 years. They'll be double, if not triple, what you paid for them. Hey, win-win, right? You know, that kind of reminds me. I remember when I was on MSK's channel, and I dissed this one guy, and he was like pissed off at me and at MSK. I dissed him, and then he went to sub to my channel, and he still watches my videos. I don't know. I forgot who it was, right? But like, I don't know. I always find that funny. I'm like, I like this guy. He's like, you know what? You stuck up for yourself. Fuck you. I'm gonna subscribe. Oh man. Let's get off math next. I don't hate math next, but like, there's enough math I can handle in a day. Ha ha ha! So funny. Man, I'm just the epitome of comedy. Oh, these are $3. That's cool. Threes, that's cool. Let's see here. This set has a decent amount of penny stocks. Like, I actually think this right here, $1.67, $1.66. This is something good to go in on. You're gonna have to wait like 2 to 3 years, but this is a good penny stock if you want to get a bunch of these. Like, man, call buy and red reboot to 3. Okay, man. You know, I'm getting some opinions here in the comment section that I'm going, what the? Call by the Grave. It's not that Call by the Grave isn't going to go to 3 because Konami doesn't want it at 3 because they'd rather sell talents. And then Red Reboot to 3. I don't know. I feel like Red Reboot to 2 would be good. Would be a lot nicer. I still like Red Reboot. I have my secrets. How many likes do we have? Let's see. Oh, we have 36 people watching. How many likes do we have? Like 20? All right, 17. Okay, we can get some more likes. Less than half of you liked the video. All right, make sure to hit that like button. Thanks so much, Saku. No problem, bro. Yeah, no, it's like I don't mind repeating myself because I don't expect people to always watch my videos. And some people will go like a few weeks without watching Yu-Gi-Oh content and then come right back, right? Like Yu-Gi-Oh content is something you take a break from. So I'm like all good with people repeating stuff. I just find, okay, when we get to like the 40, 50 of time, I laugh a little bit. So never feel bad about asking a question. Like, yeah. Why did Baron de Fleur get created? Because imagine how bad Synchro Storm would be as a set without it. Bro, boxes would just be like... Man. 100, 104. I don't know. It is busted because it's a once per turn pop, and then it's a Omni Negate, right? And let's go. You could what's the return to this? In my phase, you could turn one level 9 low monster. You can return this card. Oh yeah, and during the standby phase, that's this weird thing where it special summons a level 9. I completely forgot about this effect. Man, it's a unique effect. I'll tell you that. No, but look, I mean, I don't think the card is that bad. Because we have a lot of Omni Negates in the game that are so generic, and Baron de Fleur is one of them, but this is just a once Omni Negate. It can only Omni Negate one time, right? So that's the thing. That's the saving grace of this card. I was playing last weekend at an event, and Red Reboot versus a back row 5 floodgates, and my short all beast drew into Harpies. Oh, dude, that you must want to, dude. I need that feeling all the time. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. That's a high that nobody can really take from you. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. So far we're at 0, but hey, it'd be like that. Every time I get a donation, I will be opening up a OTS pack. I only have 2, but you know. Secret Storm boxes are a throwback to like 2017, where you can find a crappy Duelist pack boxes for $30, $40. Yeah, man. The Crow one's probably is going insane, though. What do you think of Exchange of the Spirit? I don't know why people think this card's going to come back. I think that either it's got to be like insider information, and people like to laugh when I say that, but like, let me tell you this, okay? Every ban list that we got, monkey board never really went up, but then one list it goes up by 4 to 5 times the amount, which with Heartpour would only like double, right? And that's because it was such a low card, right? Monkey board quadrupled, and that only on one list, and that's when it came out. Someone knew something. That's all I'm saying. Oh, is it not banned? This card not banned. Wait, this card seriously not banned? Huh. Thought it was. What? This must have came off when I wasn't playing. $19. Get your sneak peek once, if anything. Don't get like the crappy goals. They're super ugly. Oh, it's got an errata. Okay. Okay. Hey, I have a near mint, Ill Bud, and 3X Zombie Masters Ultimate First Mint. Should I sell them now, objectively speak, or continue holding? Man, I want to look at Ill Bud because I love this card. Man, every time I see this card, I think, oh man, I misspelled it. Man, am I on some crack? Can I not spell? Ill Blood. Oh, that's why. Okay. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay. Well, this card has a cute super rare at a quarter. And I love this artwork. I really do, because it reminds me, I don't want to say it reminds me of Silent Hill per se, but it feels like it's got inspiration from something of that nature, right? Now, it's treated as a normal monster while face up on the field and the graveyard. While the cards face up on the field, you normal summon to have this effect, where once per turn you can special summon a zombie type monster from your hand or from either player's graveyard. So Zombie World, just special your opponent's bullshit. But yeah, when it's removed from the field, you have to destroy all zombie monsters special by its effect. So near mints are 129. I don't know why this card's worth so much damn money. Well, actually, you know, I want to see what light plays are at. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's still not good. First dead lightly plays are 122 to 175, 195. I would personally, if I were you, I would try to upgrade to one of these first set lightly plays. I mean, you have one more here for 122. So maybe get the lightly played and then grab the secret, sell your OG secret rare, and you'll basically be upgrading what card you have to hold, because first set tactical evolution. Oh, I thought this was Crossroads, but first set attack kind of old. But is this card really worth holding, or would you rather spend the $100 on something else? You'd probably rather spend it on something else. Now let's look at Zombie Master here. Let's see what these are. Yeah, I do love the art. I really, really do. So first set supers are going up. That's notable. Ultis are 75 for lightly played. Just want to see what regulars are. That's pretty awful. 74 near mints are about 78 going up to 90. 90, about 100. Let's call it 100. And going up to 125, going up to 130. Honestly, since you have a playset, see, I think a collector would easily want this card. I definitely think it's more than it should be. And it's not bad because you discard a monster, especially on a level 4 zombie from your graveyard. If it's shed from either, it'd be a lot better. But zombie decks don't really have a place for this card anymore, and they haven't for years. If you don't want it, get rid of it. You know, I've gone over in Marco Watches, but to be fair, the Marco Watches I thought was banned too. Oh, wow. I just don't remember. Man, like, I just see an old card that was banned, and I'm like, yeah, this card's never coming off. It's been 10 years. Yeah, it's never coming off. You know, it really is. It really is. I pulled 3 Dark Magician dice, 1 from a TCGPlayer SL, 2 from Walmart boosters. I like the dice. I just don't like the black one because it's too plain. Silent Hill is Konami, so yeah. Actually, Tactical... What? Let me just make sure about the year of Tactical Masters. Oh, not Tactical Masters. Tactical Evolution. 2007. August. I just want to see. Oh man, is the room really that old? Oh, whatever. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the dates don't match up too much though. Went to Walmart for snacks, saw Tac Talents, bought 22 out of 60 packs and got 1 Ultra, 1 CR area. Oh wow, wait. Really? They already have that? There? And you only got 1 Ultra and 1 CR. The 1 Ultra is kind of like, huh, but then you got the 1 CR. Let's see what Arena Fields is. Yeah, 120, you know. Card is normal, special. Yeah, this is the good one. This is the really good one. Oh yeah, no, this one's the best one. Okay. I got you. Yeah, that's not bad then. Oh man. Ilbo reminds me of Oogie Boogie from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, you're kind of ruining it. Gotcha, thank you. No problem, bro. Zombie Master is an Edison card too. That is correct. It is an Edison card. And Edison is getting more popular, but it's not coming to mind to me exactly what it's used for in Edison right now, but James Jude, I know you do vending, so probably a little biased, but if you have a collection you want to get rid of, better idea to sell individually or as a whole. Time-wise versus reward. Okay, so here's the thing. If you sell it individually, it's not only a time-wise, but you might not make more money. You might even make less, right? There is you will especially make less on certain cards. The thing is if you find someone who's willing to buy the whole thing, there are going to be cards that are impossible / almost very hard to get rid of. That's not going to be your problem anymore. Like I'll give you an example. There are cards, right, that I have, like for example, like Dark Revelation cards, right, that I would get for say $10, right? Like Macrocosmos, right, was one of them, right? And I sold them for about 100, 90 and 100 respectively, right? And they're about 120, right? So I said called it a day. However, because I had these for cards for a while, if someone offered me $80 each, right, which is 6%, I would have let them go because not only do I need a large profit margin, but I'm not really going to get rid of them. Keep those in mind. And some people might say, oh, well, why would a vendor sell at basically, a percentage of what you would buy at? Well, if I'm buying something at 10% and it's impossible to get rid of, and then someone offers me 5-6 more times that money, and again, almost impossible to get rid of, take my 5-6 money and call it a day. That's, people gotta learn. But that was a good question. How are you doing, Jimmy Ha? Man, we talked Silent Hill. I still remember that amazing playable demo that. Yeah, no, it's Silent Hill. I think it was called PR. Yeah, it's been a while. And I love, because the thing about Silent Hill, and I actually do want to talk about Silent Hill because funny enough, I am actually watching a kind of not like a documentary, but a full look through on Silent Hill: The Room. And I played. What's funny enough is I played Silent Hill: The Room. I played Silent Hill 1 and 2, and I remember I think I watched a playthrough of 3 and 4. I never actually got to play 3 and 4, sadly. But I played 1, 2 in The Room, And then I know there's some shitty ones out there. I tried to play one of the really bad. I played one of the bad ones and called it a day. I was like, oh, this sucks. And we all know about how a lot of the recent Silent Hills kind of sucked. But I like Silent Hill. I love the story and the lore, but some of it just gets lost on me in the way of, because maybe I didn't play the game, 2 of the games, 3 and 4. I've only seen playthroughs of them because back then it was a little harder to acquire some games. And they weren't the easiest physical copies to acquire. Like, people don't understand that, right? Like, I had borrowed the game 1 and 2. I've never owned a Silent Hill. I've borrowed it from friends back in the day and played it and had an amazing time, then gave the game back. Granted, nowadays you don't have to do that. But we're talking a long time ago where you could just Google shit on the internet. Same thing with porn, by the way. And just have actually, no, porn was kind of there. I don't know what I'm talking about. But no, I love Silent Hill a lot. I would take Resident Evil any day of the week personally, but yeah. Okay, you know what? Well, I hope you get your flower carding dreams, bro. I really do. Is it as bad as Grand Creators? All right. Well, I told people to get this at 1:30. Not this garbage. This one doesn't even look like the Starlight either. I made that mistake twice. I can't like this looks so much more different than the other one. Like, what? You know, but does the other one even have like the Velma skirt? Ah, she does. Okay, just looks different. But yeah, $300. You're going up to $350. Now, I told people to get this at $130, and it could go up even further. But I would personally get your Hita. Spend $100 more. Get your Starlight Hita at $407. That's a much better investment because fire is going to be an attribute that's going to see more competitive play than Earth any day of the week. But because Ash Blossom is a card, if Ash Blossom is played, you can play this card because if your opponent's playing Ash or you're playing Ash, you can play Hita in your extra deck. And you can summon Hita with your own Ash and then just start linking off into stupid shit. Right. And people don't realize you can still do that. How you doing, Colin? Yeah, that's how I felt it. I buy for the channel, but if it wasn't for that, I would just buy a box for fun once in a blue moon. Plus, it's a tax write-off. Yeah. Saki's 100 on that with ebbs and flows in the market. A lot of pluses are missed. It's like catching all of the falling knives in the stock market. A flat rate gets you cash in hand. That's what it's. If it's something like super duper obscure, because this game, like I know this guy in person, right? And he's a nice guy, right? But he deals with older stuff, and he gets a lot of crazy money off it. Like he got rid of misprint foil bleeds for like $1,000, right? Awesome, right? That's something I haven't done, right? But the guy can't do a successful trades much often because he deals with certain old stuff, very niche stuff that he tries to flip for way more, which is fine if it works out, but that's a whole different game, and I don't think it's it's PT, not PR. Okay, yeah. And I think that the Silent Hill, franchise, the reason why I really liked PT is because, and look, I'm not going to consider this a political thing, but I think that in our society, and maybe it's the criminal justice in me, maybe it's how, seeing things when I grew up, because when I grew up, and I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions here. I'm going to get to them, okay? But I actually do want to talk about Silent Hill for a second here once I get to it. Yeah, it's PT. Is it PlayStation? Oh, wait, I thought it was PlayStation 4s that had them. Whatever. The thing with Silent Hill that I really liked is the concept of it, because as I said, growing up and all that, it wasn't just my parents divorced. It was everybody's parents who were divorced, right? Like I can probably, like, it was more, I think like 20 to 25% of people lived with both their parents. Like it was maybe 30% and like 70% were like divorced, right? And it was insane, right? And then you have to it was probably, maybe it was a bit of how I met people a little more, but the divorce rate used to be very, very high. It still is to this day, right? I don't know what the number is now. I think it's like 50 something. And then like COVID increased them somehow. But I remember there was a year where it was like 60 something percent. And it's insane, right? That doesn't count the, and you guys might think, oh, so a third of marriages are succeeding. No, those are, some of those are failing, right? I'm not saying this to say as a Debbie Downer, but I always paid attention to these things. And one thing I noticed, and I learned this maybe when I got red pilled in high school, or maybe through the, but more later on, the legalities of it and why this is in place was, if a woman has a child and basically commits adultery, if you don't see, people know about a prenup, but there's something else that you can sign for adultery. It's a different clause. I'm just forgetting the name of it right now, where if someone commits adultery like your wife does, no alimony is paid, right? It's a little more complex than that, but you guys aren't here for a criminal justice lesson. But having PT deal with an issue about a guy who got cheated on and his wife had a kid with someone else, and was very interesting to me, because not only is that just horrific as a man, that's fucking terrible, right? Especially depending, if you don't find out, you find out years later. It's nightmare fuel, right? Always nightmare fuel, to the point where, and there's laws that actually protect the woman. They say it's protecting the kid, but whenever something concerns protecting the kid in our legality, sometimes and it's a choice between the child and the woman, it goes towards the woman more, right? It's just, when they're both intertwined, they just say it's for the child. And I always kind of dislike that a little bit. But, you would still have to pay child support if you got divorced. And because, let's say you figure out you cheated, kid's not yours, you want to leave, you still have to pay child support for that kid. And there's a lot of horrible stories about that, right? As well, you wouldn't get any of the money backs if you, like, let's say you weren't married, and you paid for a year, and depending on the legality and how your courts go. And it's very scary about this thing. Hospitals also, if you guys didn't know, cannot tell the father if they will know that father's not blood related to the kid, and they cannot tell him anything. It's really fucked up and messed up. It really, really is. And I think Silent Hill tackling that would have been amazing, especially because it would bring issues. And look, I'm not like a men's rights exact kind of guy, but I do care about people having equal rights, and that includes me as a man, right? And there's some serious bullshit going on with those laws. So the fact that this Silent Hill got canceled pissed me off to the max. Now, I went on a tangent there. Hopefully you guys didn't mind here. Doesn't look like anyone's talking about it so far. So until you guys give me your thoughts on that, I'll go through some more comments right here. Sold the Punk decor for 200. Had I just sold the main cards alone, I would have only sold for 170. Basically, I want to squeeze an extra 30 by selling stuff that I have in excess. Okay, that's fine. Silent Hill was the first game where I truly appreciated world building and ambient horror. I love the franchise. I do too. I think that it 2 is the best Silent Hill book. That's my opinion. But again, because I watched playthroughs of 3 and 4, and I've only played 1 and 2, it's understandable that people don't take that opinion too seriously, because you didn't even play the 2 of the games, right? You only watched Let's Plays. Again, I do want to go and play 3 and 4, even though I know what happens. But, I might just start at 1 again and rise my top. But 2 was a game that I always came back to, because I played 2 twice. I played it once, and then I wanted to get a few different endings, right? I remember that, and that was awesome, dude. I really like Demo Disc. I understand why they don't do it anymore, but it was awesome. Exodia, Necros, okay. This card's probably cheap as shit. Because this card just never really took off. Lightly played, 45, going up to 58. Okay, near mints, Benjamin. I think it's a cool card to have. I personally don't have my I have a Master Collection copy because I think it looks cooler, but Dark Crisis was just unpopular. Man. Oh, yeah, it's really good in that, actually. Sorry, guys, indigestion. But, yeah. No, I do remember that. No, all good, Edel. What's your thoughts on what question? When you sell on TCGPlayer and or eBay, do you have to report taxes? Yes. If you make a certain amount. right? If you're selling like, message me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll give you more info. But it's like, it has to be like a certain amount, like everything, right? How you doing, bro? Yeah. Man, a lot of people are actually talking about this stuff. So wait, Silent Hill tackled those issues? I did not know that. I absolutely love. So no, it wasn't that Silent Hill tackled that issue. It is PT that was going to tackle that issue, because from the demo. Now, this is one thing that maybe was the one issue I had with the demo. It's not really even an issue. It's really just me making something up at this point. But Silent Hill will tell you things in bits and pieces, and you have to figure it out together, or you have to see from the world building and figure it out. The world is not going to tell you everything. PT was a little more direct. But again, this is a demo, right? So maybe that's why, right? And if people played that and then people maybe learned about the issues surrounding that, something could have happened, right? Now, in the West, right, and people will call me cringe for this. I'm sorry, but we're in a state in the Western society right now where people will care about equal rights, but then they'll exclude certain groups from those equal rights, right? Basically, you have people who think they're doing all this great bullshit when in reality, they're just virtual signaling on Twitter. People believe in equal rights. It's equal rights for all people. Not difficult, right? And obviously to have a perfectly complete equal society is almost impossible. In fact, it is impossible. And that's not me trying to be negative or rude. It's just, that's how the world works, sadly. You know what I mean? But we can make it better, right? And if there's an absurd law against, a man or a woman or something, and we fix it, it makes the world a little bit better. You never know who you're even saving with it, but that's the way I see it. Yeah. But the horror movie The Grudge is about a dude whose wife has an affair and their kid isn't his, and he just snaps and literally goes insane, kills the family. Just the original is Jew on the original is honestly gold. Yeah, no, The Grudge is a classic, honestly. I really like classic horror. And it's definitely, something, right? And it's really funny because in the way it really challenges your morals, because yeah, he was terrible what he did and got messed up, but you understand how he went insane. At least if you're a guy, you understand. I'm not saying you should do that or I would do that or whatever, right? But if you heard the Grudge, right? At least the plot, hey, some guy goes insane and does that to his family because he figured out the woman had an affair and the kid isn't his, right? You're not going to figure out like, oh, how'd he go insane? You're going to know how he went insane. That's going to be the point I'm going to relay here, right? And it's very interesting. It's so funny how we've actually probably even, if anything, went backwards on that. Sadly, one step forward, two step backwards. 2 is the best Silent Hill. I know it's not unanimously agreed upon, but like I see 80% say the same thing. I love Dead Space 1 and 2. 3 is garbage. The story is garbage. In fact, I think 3 is just bad for Dead Space. 1 and 2 is, I personally think, and this is because I played Dead Space 2 first. I like Dead Space 2 more. But that's especially because not knowing about what happened the first game made it the second game a little more interesting. But as for Fear, I do love Fear. The thing is it's weird to. It feels like action horror kind of done right. I wouldn't say, I don't know. Fear is, it's a horror game, but it's interesting, if that makes sense. Like when you say horror, I would never think of Fear. Like it would be one of the last games I would think of, but I feel like they could do a lot more with Fear. But at the same time, I think companies don't know how to make a fucking game at this day and age because it's all just, microtransactions and bullshit, right? And I don't care if gacha games do it because that's what the series is known for, right? You either like that or you don't like it. It's very simple, right? But when you're playing, like, say, Dead Space 3, why are there microtransactions in my Dead Space game? How? How did EA do that? I waited through that. I waited through that divorce. We were talking. He skipped my question. I love you, Nemen. See you later. I'm sorry. I'm a criminal justice major, as you guys know. That's what I got my degree in, and I like to study law. So there's a few things I find very interesting, right? Noah's always a kid who questions a lot. So when something happens with legality, and you got me talking about Silent Hill, especially PT, peanut butter and jelly, my man, peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. The PT getting canceled pissed me off to no end, but I did not know it tackled social issues. I don't know if the goal was to tackle social issues. I just think that if the West got it, saw it, because you have to remember, in the West, everything has to be something, right? The issues would get brought up probably. I put a very large sum of money on that bet, right? So I don't know if it was there to tackle the social issue or because Silent Hill, the originals tried to tackle certain issues, right? Or bring awareness, I should say, right? So PT doing the same, again, it could have or it could not have been. Subjective. I just know the West would have blown it up. I don't know what Soma is, but Condemned. Man, I have to. What is this? What, I'm just looking through. Oh, I remember Condemned. Condemned was something interesting. I dropped my OTS pack. I have to admit, I wouldn't call Condemned my personal best, but it's a good game. It's a good game. Yeah. Oh, it really was. It was scared. Nemen? Yeah, you say Nemen over here. I don't know what you meant by that either, to be honest. Yeah, 600 a year. Yeah. Same thing for PayPal. Dead Space is still insane to this day. Dead Space 1 remake. Before I get further, by the way, how you doing, young ancestor? I'm doing pretty good. So before I go further, I'm going to also plug, since we are talking about video games, we are almost at 50 subscribers on Team Neptunia. We're 4 off. I want to start a gaming channel because I do love gaming and I like anime and I love talking to you guys. Now, I will say that when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Stock market stuff, I'm usually 99% of the time right. When it comes to gaming, a lot of it's also subjective. So I don't mind when you guys disagree with me, like what I say. Even if you guys think what I'm saying is cringe, right? Sometimes it's all good, right? I don't think people should be that sensitive, right? But I do like talking about, my gaming stuff here. So, yeah. That exactly, right? That's something I love. Have you seen the debate on the effect of instant contact yet, lol? So messed up the translation for the, oh, yeah. What's it called? Yeah, no, that's kind of what's posing an issue right now. I think that the card might see an emergency reprint later on. Like, not like something super fast or super insane, but like, we'll get it eventually. Probably. What's really funny is I don't think it's worth doing that, but yeah. You're not wrong. Like, I'm not going to be offended by this, but the thing, and I want to tell to the Silent Hill fans who are, like me, the thing is, Kaiser's Chan has the correct opinion because you guys have to remember that the last decade of Silent Hill has been garbage, right? And we've had a decade is essentially a generation, right? So we have a generation that thinks that's seen it be shit, and a generation that barely caught it, if they even caught it, and they know the originals, right? And they lived through the even more garbage releases of Silent Hill, right? So I get it. This game, it's something. I'll tell you that. Remember the media Manhunt is so fun because you get to see the media circus around it, right? And that's really funny. PS4 with PT is literally Ernios. That's true. Exactly. You don't condone it, but you comprehend the emotional and mental state that led to it. People can't do that anymore, Justin. They really, and I keep dropping this OTS back because I keep shuffling it. But yeah, I would drop kick that kid from the Grudge so hard. Yeah, and there's games with the Grudge too that I heard weren't that bad. You know, Amnesia: The Dark Descent was really good because yes, the TV value, the deleted saves. I know exactly what you're talking about. It. Okay, so guys, you know what they I actually want to take a look at this because this is just too funny here. They banned Celestial. They were like, dude, let's ban Celestial. This was so stupid, right? Oh, man. And let's see, $14 going up to $15. The fact that this card is banned in Master Duel, this is why you don't take Master Duel seriously. It's so laughable. I actually have one listed. Yeah. DD Survivor. I think this card looks pretty cool, actually. Let's see. Yeah, you got my mob play right over there. Let's see what lightly played, because there's not many lightly played in near mints here. Yeah, you know, near mints, you know, well, lightly played are about 18, 19, near mints are about 25. First says, though, you're going to see a huge double in the price increase, right? I don't think this card's too bad. And when this face-up card on the field, and when this card is face-up on your field and it is removed from the field, you special this card on the field on the end of the return. Loading digestion, guys. Sorry. Special this card to the field at the end of turn. Why is this worded so ugly? It's the owner's side of the field during the end phase. Yeah, the actual card has good trans. I was about to say Lost Millennium didn't have this garbage type of text. Yeah, this card, there could be something degenerate with it, but besides that, I don't think it's really worth it too much. But if you could get a good price on an ulti and you want to go in, I can understand that. Being criminal justice major is interesting. Talk about what you want, man. That's why I love doing it. Just subbed, awesome. You know, Downpour. It's Silent Hill Downpour. I want to see. Is this the garbage one I paid? Because I feel like this is the one with the guy who goes and tries to kill his son, right? Or you know, he wants to get revenge for his son in the good ending, right? Oh yeah, no, I remember this. I think I actually played Downpour. Downpour's not a good game. You know what? It's interesting, but it's just when they make the gameplay bad, maybe if it's not the message that it's trying to send, even though I think it's really weak and you know, but it's better than what we get usually anyway. Like even Silent Hill's like worst messages, right, or least ranked messages is usually better than most games. Even the horror genre, so it would still be an above average. But yeah, everyone has one Silent Hill game that was considered bad that they like. Mine is The Room. Yours is Downpour, right? Yeah. Konami is on some serious crack on those bans. They had everything except the problem. Oh no, dude, Celestial ban is great, bro. It's so fucking yeah. No, they banned Celestial. You know, it's so stupid. Lol. The MP sucks. It's standard MP, right? It might be a little better, but send me a message on Twitter, and if I still have it, and I get to you. Also, before I read this, wait, did you see the news of the drug dealer selling cocaine out of packs of Lightning Overdrive? Just stacked boxes and real sealed booster packs. Quite hilarious. No, I'm not seeing this. What the fuck? That's funny. Oh, bro, silent. Can you imagine just opening a pack up? Oh yeah, dude. Instead of CRs, you have Starlights and Crack. Oh man, no. Jokes aside, though, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. If you guys donate through PayPal or Super Chat, I will open up a pack. We will be streaming for about, give or take, 20, 25 more minutes because I have to go a little earlier to do something. So the goal is 3 to 5 donations. I streamed so far, we're at 0, but that's all good. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Might not want to touch it even. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, bro, it is like, oh, you know what? Actually, that's really funny. I don't know if it's going to go with 3 or not. I think getting ultis is fine, but I had ultras that I spent $1 on. I gladly took my $5.5, and $6 and left. Sorry about this screeching of the chair, by the way. I apologize about that. The last level in Soma is the scariest thing ever played. You know what? I just want to see this. Man. I've seen this game, but I haven't played it. Man, this is Huh. You know what? Know what I'm gonna do? Wait, hold on 1 second. Wait, is that? It might be on sale right now. So it's actually on sale right now. The game. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I haven't played a good survival horror game in a while. I am actually going to add this on my wish list. Well, not wish list. I'm just gonna buy it. $6 right now. And I don't know when I'm gonna play it, but ask me once in a while to remind me, and I'll play your game. Because I'm a gamer who actually tries to get to his backlog. No, I really haven't. It went viral. House of Champs. Oh, okay. Man, I mean, the Coke is probably cheaper than the. I mean, that's just too funny, you know? Yeah. Pot of extra, dude. This is just too funny. Card D secret rare here. Okay, let's take a look at this. Is it a full word? I guess it's a full word. All right, so secret rares. Now this card used to be $100, mind you, right? First editions are $6.50. Near mints are $8, going up to $9. You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. Before I go into this, maybe I'll play Soma on Team Neptunia. You know what? I'm going to do a poll really quickly here. So first of all, 47 subscribers. Okay. I'll link it one more time, not to get annoying, but it's in the featured channel, so you guys can figure it out. I'm going to do a little poll here. And I'm going to see how it's going to look here. Let's do this poll. Would you guys watch a playthrough of Soma on Team? Subbed for Soma, lol. Well, I already know we're gonna see one yes. That's for sure. But yeah, card D. So this card used to be $100 because it was a different time of Yu-Gi-Oh. So what happened with card D was you would set a few cards, and then you could normal summon this tribute, and then you could put a big board on the field because Zexal had a power creep. But not power creep where if you drew into nothing, like you would be OTK'd if you didn't do anything. Unlike nowadays, right? And this card has a specific clause of not being special, right? You have to normal summon it, right? And then it becomes the end phase. Like, that's the thing, right? Is if it could be normal summon, you tribute it, draw 2, that's something, but it becomes end phase. So you set a few cards, which every deck played traps back then, do summon this, right? Call it a day, right? It was a good, decent starter card. $8 for near mints, going up to 20s. I would have a play set because eventually Zexal is going to be treated like an older format, which it already is. You know? I think it's going to stay between 85 to 100. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Have you played any Remedy game? Hold on. I know the studio, But I mean, oh yeah, this is the Max Payne studio. Yeah, I mean, I played Max Payne, but I played it, left. Oh, and then they have Control. Funny enough, I played a bit of Control because me and my friend we were like high as fuck, and we were playing the game, and I watched him play the game. Like, I didn't watch a Let's Play. I watched someone in front of me play the game. So yeah, I know Control was super interesting, but that was because I was high. I found that shit exasperating. Like bottle weed. Astav, bro, he had the joke coming already. Yeah, no, I would maybe I have to have a dual monitor set up for that, and I want to eventually do that. How do you feel about Starlight DP? All right, so Secret Rares. $50 here. Okay. That's, fine. Starlight Rare here. These settled to $250. I said this is still fine if you want to grab it. And now they're $320, $350. At this point, just because you're going to spend more, and this card is still. It's what. For a Starlight Rare, even if you know what. See if you can make a deal. If you could get a deal, get it. If not, you have to pay this. I'm not going to say wait for it to go down because it might not go down. What to pick up from Tama? Droll and Lockbird Rares. See how low they go down. Literally just wait 2-3 days. Okay, so the thing is you have, when it comes to the deck building sets, like Tactical Masters, what you have to do is you have to look at what the what the deck is going to do meta relevant rise. If everyone knows it's going to be a casual or rogue deck, the CRs are going to drop a week and a half in. And right now, the only deck I think people have any love for so far is Labyrinth, right? And I see Labyrinth CRs dropping. So that's personally just wait a week, right? Honestly, every archetype CR, so not roll CR, anti-spell, archetype-related CRs are going to drop. I'll definitely watch a Soma playthrough. I'm always down to revisit childhood trauma and fears. I'm telling you guys this. I'm not going to go like that. But when I play a horror game alone, once in a blue moon, they catch me. So you see Red Resonator copies be $1 plus. Is anyone even running that? Red Resonator is a card. Okay. People really love their Archfiends, right? Their Red Dragon Archfiends. $1.50 from Soulburner. Well, okay. $2 from the Guardians. This is garbage, but whatever, right? High Speed Riders are $1, right? These are all sets that you don't really see. I know some people are trying to play it with something. What was it called? Oh, yeah. So this card, some people are using it to go into DPE, or they could sync up into something and just start leveling up. It's not a bad card, and people are just realizing it's more of a Resonator card. I always thought this card was good, so I have my playset somewhere. Could be. I'd have to see builds and playtest it. Like, the thing is, right, is I let everyone do the experimenting for me, and when the deck comes out, unless I look at a deck and I think of something, because sometimes I look at a deck and I'll tell you guys, pick this up because I think of it, but yeah. Ulti Ecclesia, let's take a look at this. Also, I hate to sound like a broken record, but if you guys want to donate through Super Chat, PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. We haven't got any so far. And if that happens, but if I get a donation, I will open up an OTS pack. I think if you want Ulti Ecclesias, I told people to get these at 35s. Looks like they're about 44, so they actually jumped up like $6. Like if you go near mint verified, 44 goes up to 50. No, I still think that you should hold to your Ulti Ecclesias. Too cheap. I didn't like it. I tried it. I just didn't like it. You play Control. I didn't think okay. Like, here's the thing. I have my buddy Jake, which is a Team Sakurazo member, right? And I remember this was a weird when I actually what's really funny is life. Okay, I don't want to get into a whole story, but life was terrible when this happened, and it was a good day. I was like, you know what, we could just chill and do that. Yeah, I scapegoat. Yeah, it's just get the ulti. Just get the ulti. It's stupid. Albaz for sure. Albaz has Dark Ruler, Veiler, and it has the fusion as well as Ghost Ogre. What's called Cyber has Imperm, but we're probably gonna get Imperm common in another structure deck, as well. And Albaz is gonna do a lot better than Cyber. Oh, I mean that. Oh yeah, that's one reason you could do them, but it's never a bad extender anyway. It doesn't lock you into anything, right? Did that happen? That probably happened. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, right? Unless people keep telling me, I'm not gonna watch a Sprite matchup because I know what they're gonna do. It's not gonna be interesting. I watched the other top 4 with Rika and everything. That's why I knew the enemy controller because that's interesting. I don't have to watch a million Sprite matchups. If there's a tech, people can explain to me within 30 seconds. That might sound lazy, but I do not care. You know. It depends on which OTS. Well, that's like I can't really answer that because it depends on which ulti, if it's good to invest in and how much. I sent you a donation via PayPal. Oh, thank you, Justin, for the PayPal donation. Let me see this really quickly here. Man. All right, we got a $5. Oh, and it does show the message. Keep on grinding, my man. Thank you. So we'll actually open up an OTS pack here. I don't think I'm going to get anything because my luck is awful on this. But, hey, at least we get to open up an OTS pack. 19. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's not an ulti. It's, I mean, honestly, this isn't a good super, but at least it's not bulk. Like this common was like $3, $4, same thing as a rare. There's just not that many DDD players. I think that this. Hold on, what is this? Okay. Let me just block this user. I'm not. Oh man, I actually have an impersonator. That's unfortunate. Oh man. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'll just say it really quickly. When I was on, and I don't know what happened with MSK, but you guys know MSK has a lot of haters. A guy impersonated me on there, and it was bullshit. And then I guess he's here. If I have to explain it every once in a blue moon, I will. But I'm just gonna block and keep going because I don't like that. It is what it is. So, yeah. But what else is there? OTS Ultimates. All right, saw this here. Followed Albas. No, it is way too cheap. I can just imagine you trying to get through the ashtray maze. I'd probably be there forever. Can you go over what Speed Duel GX box, which cards you would recommend? Probably do that on Market Watch because that's a lot to do, and I want to get through the rest of the comments here. But I'll go over some of the Speed Duel GX box cards in the next Market Watch because it's kind of a blanket statement, but I think Dakochi's really good. Wait for Banlist because here's the thing with Water Enchantress, and I'll look at it over here. Oh my god, what the fuck? And I keep seeing this person. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe that's another account. But yeah. Let's see. So CRs, not CRs, Ultimate Rares. And I mean, hey, you make it when you had an imposter, right? What's really funny actually is it's this super muscly buff Asian guy, and I think his Asian girlfriend could be his wife. I'm not too sure. I don't know exactly what the channel is called, but they actually had a video recently talking about people impersonating them and all that. So I was like, oh, if that happens to me, that's going to suck. And here we are. Ultis are just too cheap to get rid of at 39, right? And it is a waifu card. So the thing is you have to hold it because it's so, even if it gets hit, it's so cheap, it won't go down too much, right? So definitely hold it. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, man. Oh man. Oh, that's just life, bro. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it just happens, right? Like, dude. Man. And the word, yeah, it's called head-to-head battles. I'm pretty sure what they're called. Let me. I'm sub to them too because something about their deck profiles I just really, really like, right? I don't watch a ton of their content, but I really like their deck profiles, and once a blue moon, their discussion videos. I don't know. I don't watch enough of them because I just don't have enough time to watch their oh man, he has that shit too. People really, yeah, it is what it is. Just don't give him attention, you know. Yeah. What's called? Yeah, head-to-head battles always getting wrecked for crap they didn't do. All I know is they had a bot issue, and I was like, that's probably gonna spread to all the big YouTuber stuff, and it is what it's gonna do. So yeah. What's it called? Yeah, man. Ulti Enchantress not bad. Man's going through every ult account. Believe it, so it went. MSKs went through like 20 minutes of this. You know, CR rivalry. Let's take a look at this. In fact, I actually need to look at what the poll is doing really quickly over here because I still have the poll. About 50-50 here. We'll end the poll there. Oh, man, it is what it is. But yeah, YouTube has been doing a shit job with the bots. Yeah, it just is what it is. Nothing you can really do. I can get, depending on how this does it, Ruxin has bots now too. Yeah, no, it's getting worse and worse, but this guy is just something else. Right? Oh yeah, no, I went over this. I actually think it's really good to get CR torrentials. In fact, did someone? Well, first let's go through this first. 215 going up to 250. It's a good CR, and King's Court's a great set. So I would honestly grab this card. I actually think that CR Rotas are good. The obelisks are way too cheap for what they are. Near mit's about 92.95. And then let's see what else is here. What was I gonna go over here? All right, we got that here. Torrential Tribute. CRs aren't going to show up here. Great. We're going to go through the Torrential Tribute CR. 45. You still have the one here for 45 going up to 60, going up to 65. And again, there's some light plays here, so they quickly go up to 70. Definitely grab your CR near minutes. Even 70, 80 is worth it, right? And I'm going to keep saying that for a while. So, yeah, no, I should have got them at 40, 50, and I was stupid. So, yeah. Anyway, Garuda went from 6 to 10 in a week. Let me look at Garuda real quick. All right. That, it is what it is. Let's see where I was going here. Yeah. Where's the Garuda thing? It's just trolls. I was on MSK stream and it just happened, and nothing I can really do here. Right. So I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, so yeah, no, Garuda's just an amazing super poly target. Getting in on the Tillman stuff now a good idea, or should I wait a bit? You kind of have to get it now. It's really unfortunate. Sky Strikers is always a great core to pick up. I would start with the cheaper rarities, but get the Prismatic Secret Rares. Don't get the ultis until you think you're a fan favorite of the deck, except for Ulti Hayate. I think Ulti Hayate is really good here. Man, it's really unfortunate about the bots, by the way. I am really sorry about that. It just is what it is. I'm going to go a little longer so I can get through what you guys... All right, so... Yeah, no... I mean, it is too famous. Oh, bro, the 3K subs, you never know. Okay, jokes aside. 49 for Ulti Hayate, going up to 55, 56. This card will spike one day. It needs time. Thanks for powering through the bots. You're doing fine. Hey, dude, I got a... Okay, these ones are funny, but I don't want to show them. But yeah, thank you, my man. Thank you. But yeah, let's open up a pack, see how it is over here. Some people just have no life. What can I say? But hey, the bot got me $5 from Drew, so it's not, it is what it is. Plus, hey, maybe we can get a if we can get an ulti, might be a good luck charm. Don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, we got a good super. All right, at least I get a good super, and I think Power Filter is actually a really good card. He's called, collectible, whatever bullshit he goes by now. But MSK was just a channel that I sometimes am on. He's a controversial figure, to be nice. I don't care about that. He was my friend. He helped me with 200 subs. And a guy just sees me live streaming. He hates MSK. I associate with MSK. Therefore, he hates me. Is what it is. But yeah. 1 second here. So, but yeah. I will say, definitely don't say anything he's saying, because if I accidentally block you and you're a bot, dude's falling off. He's not really. He's trying to actually come back with the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, but he's definitely getting a lot worse. Well, not a lot worse, but he's getting better. He just needs to do some stuff, a little bit better, right? I like how these losers don't have anything else to do. Honestly, bro. Honestly. But hey, that's how it is, right? Give me 1 second here. These bots are making me giggle, ironically. 1 second here. I just have to. Yeah, no, they're getting a lot worse here. Man, how many ults are we gonna go through? I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I have to do one thing very quickly here, guys. So don't mind me going silent for 30 seconds here. Yeah. Yeah. Man, we're getting a ton here. Like, all right. Yeah. So, man, there's a lot here. I have 52 viewers because he's not closing the bots. That's terrible. Look, power typing for sure. White Aura Dolphin is pretty good bulk seeker for 3. It really is. He needs to go back to doing market watch to debt like he did before, just like how you are doing now. I just think that he should have had all his stuff on his extra stuff on a separate channel, like I'm doing with Team Neptunia. You know, that's all, right? You know, that's what I just need him to do. So, but yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. It's 11:55. I'll read a little more. I unsub to him because he's not as strong on his Yu-Gi-Oh game as he was. I understand that, and that's very valid, right? Like I literally told people, look, I don't care if you criticize people or even criticize me. It just happens, you know. So yeah, it just is what it is. You know. Some people just don't have a life, you know, and you can't really do anything about it. Yeah, my mod, dude, he's going so fast, my mod can't even keep up. It's a little funny. Yeah, let's look at Kurika. Man. $13. I still think this card's is a good card, and obviously other people think it too. But, you know, it's, how would I say this? What is the new MSK channel name? It's, oh man, what is it here? It's something like content community. I'm gonna have him up. I'm gonna shout it out later on. I literally just can't because I forgot the name. You know, yeah, but don't get me wrong. I like some of his other content, but he was just adding too much other content on his channel, and he would talk on his Yu-Gi-Oh videos, no more explanations. So here's the thing, right? If I don't think it's also a thing with YouTube where you can't be, how would I say this? You can't be adding like 7 videos a day and covering like 4 completely different things, right? It's going to be bad for the algorithm. Your viewers aren't going to like it. It's an overall lose-lose situation, right? And that's just how it is, right? So, you know, with all the new power creep, what are the chances of Masterpiece of Dragon coming through? Zodiac needs to get banned, straight up. You know, this is, it's something. Well, look, here's what I'm going to do for you guys, all right? We're going to have to figure out an issue with the bots. I'll probably figure out some other time. It just is what it is. You know, I'll talk to MSK, see how he's doing it. Always love your market watches. You're always on point, Sakura. So put up a video up when buyouts and stuff happen. So thank you. I do my best. Yeah, no, Zodiacs can't. Like, I think Zodiacs are just bad, right? You know, that's the thing. So 1 second here, guys. I just got to do. All right, add myself to stream here. I mean, it just is what it is. You know, I'm surprised the boss don't have any accounts named Top G Date. All right, bro. Hope you figure something. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log off for the night. I'll figure out some type of solution. It's not going to be too difficult here. You know, some people are just losers. But sorry, the last 10, 15 minutes got kind of ruined. I couldn't really do anything about that, but I'll figure out a solution in the future for you guys. New video probably on Thursday. And yeah, good night, guys. That's all I have to really say. They really are. Yeah, no, full power to really too busted for sure. They really are. You know. Oh yeah, for sure. Good night. Man. Oh yeah, for sure. Pretty, you know, pretty chill overall. You know. is what it is. You know, nothing we can really do here. See you, man. I would love to see. I'm with you. I would like to see the chaos too, lol. Yeah. See you later, Sock. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna see, out of curiosity, how we can go through some more cards here. I see one bot, I'll be like, he got it. All right. So yeah, no, current card is really good. Let's look at Zodiac Rider. Good night to everyone except SK. I want to see more. Ulti Whiptail. So this card is like the master of being anywhere from $200. Oh wait, can we do the setting? Okay, no, we just see the thing over here. Okay, but anywhere from $200 to like $20. Lightly plates at 32. Like literally, any zoo thing happens, it's just gonna come back, right? Like it's just really it's his goal. Like I don't even care. What's funny is you might notice 5 minutes later because you know this motherfucker. He's like, oh, I get to finally go to the bathroom for the 8th time today. That's freaking amazing. Yeah. Premium content. It really is, bro. I want to see full power. No, I don't want to see full power Zodiac. I really don't. Made my night. Yeah, no, we try, bro. We try, bro. Thomas the Shaco. Dude, I am such a bad Shaco player, bro. You have no idea. Jason, do you want to come on for like 5 minutes and then we'll play Genshin? Cole. You're not going to believe what happened. The bots of MSK actually came over here, and they were way worse than MSK's. Like, okay, Cole, after this video's done, go to 1 hour, like 30, 1 hour 32, and then go to like 1 hour, like, and then you'll see the bots and how bad it was. And you're not going to know how bad it was because I juked him really badly. Oh man. Okay, I'm going to invite my boy Jason. If you guys don't know, by the way, Jason is what's it called? A member of Team Sakura, so he's pretty cool. And Jason, you don't have to like add your camera or anything. Just make sure that I could hear you. That's all. Oh man. Yeah, it gets really a lot worse. But yeah, no, thank you so much, Kong Thao, for the $5 donation. Next stream, I'll probably have some liquor. So, yeah. No, but I'm not a good Shackle player. I just can't do it. Yeah. No, I probably... yeah, man, dude. You juked the boss and me, bruh. How we doing, Jason? All right, good to hear.
Am I in?
Yeah, no, you're
right,
not
cool.
in.
Oh, fuck you. Dude, I saw the black screen on the stream, and I saw the people were still commenting, and I was like, what's going on here? And then when you came back from, I had that moment of like, like a sage sitting at the top of the mountain, like having an epiphany. That was what happened right there.
Yo. You could say that guy got scapegoated.
No. What other cards are Fuck, I was gonna make a pun, but never mind.
Honestly, bro.
Not
Honestly,
clever
bro.
enough.
It just is what it is, bro. Man.
That shit was funny though.
No, dude. He thought he had it, bro. He really, really did.
He was like, I can take a 2-minute bathroom break now.
like, what's really funny, and I don't mean to like say this as a Saki outed the board. Bro, sometimes you need more than a kaiju. You need a sphere mode. I don't fucking know. Man, that was some Peter's level of mechanic ingenuity when it comes to the game.
Bro, you became Stephen Hawking for a second.
Yeah, oh man, no, but dude, man, Saki playing chess while the bot's out here playing checkers.
Legit,
bro. No, Korean movies are fire, bro.
They're playing Transformers when you're playing GoBots.
Or
the other way around.
Actually, you know what they're playing? They're playing with themselves while I'm playing with women. That sounds like some Andrew Tate shit, but like for real, for real. like just because you're a virgin doesn't mean you have to act like it. Yeah, no, they went up $100 because the card is good, right? Like you guys have to remember that if you really want, what this card could do is, it's your opponent cannot negate this. You said launch of your extra to the graveyard. Target will launch our puts controls with the same type. Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, Pendulum, Link. Shuffle it into the deck, right? So they can still reuse it, but since your opponent cannot activate a monster effect in response, similar how they can't activate something in response of Dark Ruler, right? Depending on what you send, you can use one card to get a to out 2 negates. Plus, if you set in something that needs a light, like Elder Entity, is a light, right? Let me double check. Yeah, it's a light, right? So you could send this card, which super rares. This card definitely needs a common print. $7.
Well, you can actually send Intis to destroy tier elements.
Well, it's that, or it's a shuffle back. You have to remember that.
Or not destroy, sorry, shuffle back.
But the thing is, right, is what's it called? What was I gonna say? Also, my boy J Money, they're back again.
Oh, cool. Hold on, let me. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want, you can do it on StreamYards because on StreamYards.
Oh, I can see the comments. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. Or you can do it on both, right?
Wait, am I gonna be able to? Because I don't.
So in Livestream,
I don't think I'm a mod on StreamYards. It's fine. I'll just do it through the.
Yeah,
I'll just do it through YouTube.
People are doing it through YouTube, so it's fine, right? But it happens. So, but yeah, you could shuffle back the tier, but you could shuffle back the window, and that's what's really, really good.
Oh yeah, dude, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, so
Shut up, you do. Stop talking.
Well, I'm saying anymore. Like I don't really know like the.
Oh yeah, you don't know the current stuff. We're gonna go through Power of the Elements, though, guys. We got our donations, which is nice. The goals, so 216 for a Martha, 200 right here, not bad. Kurkara, it's climbing up, which is nice, but the card needs to see meta play, and then you got garbage.
Also,
yeah.
Sorry, what the fuck does "Eat the Pikachu D" mean?
I mean, it means like, eat the Pikachu.
No, I understand what it literally means, but like, why do the people who do this think that's offensive, or like think that's like funny to send? Because it's not. It's one of the most unfunny things I've ever. Have you seen that thing that what's his name put out recently? Steven Crowder, like the Biden farting shit. Like it's literally as unfunny as that.
Damn. Like I'm me. I don't discuss. I try not to discuss politics on the show. But
well, no, it's not politics. It's not nothing to do with politics. It's just the quality of a video that's cringe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I haven't watched it, to be honest.
You haven't? Oh
no, $95.
I envy you.
Okay, for the Primo whatever. $82 for your Sprite Blues. Imagine if it was called Sprite Purple and we could just call it the Lean Monster. That would have been great. Regular Slayers are $50 here, but I feel like they go up to 55. Yeah, they go up to 58s here. Again, Slayer, really good card to have. Man, you know. Wow. Oh man. It means that he's trying to spam something involving the card game you are in, but it's too brainless to understand the difference between this and Pokemon. Bro, really, J Money. Dude, I tell him, bro, you know what? Hold on. I got
I just sent him a message over the comments. It's fine.
bro, really J Money. Man. Bro,
no, only reason I name myself that is because I'm cringe. So
no,
guys. A cringe name.
Yeah, guys, can you imagine? You're like, what's it called? You're trying. What's it called? You lose on like an investment I tell you on, right? And you tell someone, it's like, bro, you're listening to people called J Money and Bling Bling Boy. I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't show you on NFTs.
Oh my fucking god! I just realized you changed your name to Bling Bling Boy.
Bro. Honestly, I know it's gonna be like some awful copyright if I name myself Bling Bling Boy, but can you imagine? They're like they're going over the new generation of YouTubers, right? And they're out here like, oh, we got a new market watch, you know. They're gonna have to be very specific here. Man, he's actually copying my my channel members now. That's really fucking cringy.
Yeah, that is really cringy.
Yeah, to go.
You see what I changed my name to, by the way?
John Johnson. All right, I understand, Jimmy. I understand.
You're taking financial advice from John Johnson.
Yeah. No, but what's it called? What was I gonna say here? Oh yeah, but no. Can you imagine they're going through like they're like, oh, so they're not gonna be as good as Amco 40 and all that, and they're sitting here like, oh wow, they're named Bling Bling Boy and J Money. Man, yeah, we could tell you're thirsty for MSK's balls. We could tell, but yeah, you got Rhino Hearts here at about what, $19. Like these cards are trying to go down, but you need 3. And a case won't give you all 3, right? And it just is what it is, right? $12 going up to 14 here. That's not a bad price for Martha. Like Exo Sisters aren't popular enough to have a high price for a secret rare. That's like the issue. But hey, can you spam reprint Air Neos? All right, that's something. Spite starter 10 on Elf, but that's used in Tri Brigade. You know how to play Tri Brigade, right, Jason?
I know how to play Tri Brigade, yeah.
Yeah, read this card. Read it for the whole class.
Sure. Okay. What is it? Read it for the class part. Yeah. Cannot be used as link material. The turn is link summon. You cannot target monsters this card points to card effects. During the main phase, you can quick effect. You can target one level 2 monster in your graveyard, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can target one ranked link 2 monster instead. Special summon it. I mean, yeah, it's pretty broken.
It really is. So you play it in Tri Brigade, and they have one card. They have a more insane 1-card combo, but we still have Revolt. The deck is good. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, Revolt is just kind of like cringe because like. The fact that the card was ever printed, just like, yeah,
bro. But this is something that's really good here. Also, good job on banning the bots. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So the original attack of this card becomes 500 because of the number of banished monsters, right? And that's just in general.
Oh man, he fucked up. He put "Eat the Pikachu D" twice in one of his messages. We're catching him lacking right now.
No, it's even worse. That means he's sitting here control copying it.
Yeah, that dude.
Which is even fucking worse.
Listen, bro. I understand that, like, you can't get a woman. Like, you need to take it out on us.
Exo bitches.
Like, legitimately, like, listen, you're hearing that from me. I'm the most autistic motherfucker, and like, I'm telling you that you're cringe. You can't get women. Like, you have to take that seriously.
Yeah. No, but this card's actually really good because when synchro summon during your plus turn, you bash all cards on the field.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And then during your standby phase, the next turn this was banished, you special summon this banished card. It's actually a really good card overall.
So, like, you can literally just, like, synchro summon it with, like, Formula Synchron.
Yeah. So, I'll go through one more comment. So, Revolt, for me, I just think it's a busted card. And I think putting Revolt to 1 would just... Okay, here's the thing. Tri-Brigade isn't meta anymore. So, if it stays at 3, it stays at 3, and it's whatever, right? But Tri-Brigade was a deck that just, again, Power to Elements came out, and anything that's played before, you don't really see too much of it being played. But when Tri-Brigade was a normal standard tier 1 deck, you would, what's called, I think Revolt was a huge problem card. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Man. What a guy. But, yeah.
Man, he is bringing out all of his alts right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, to have this many is actually insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. Well, that is the stream, sadly, guys. Don't worry about saying goodnight. I know some of you already said goodnight. Thank you guys for the donations. We hit the donation goal, which was awesome. And it just is what it is, And I will see you guys in the next video. Photon Lords are becoming scarce. I'll take a look at it next Mark Watch, and I'll see you guys later. All right.
Peace out.